Welcome back, dears. Today in chapter 4.3, we've got percents. So let's see what is percent and explain it. Okay, we have got some questions. We're going to directly go into the questions that we've got. Be careful, the questions are different types of questions. The first question is asking me to change the percent into fraction. So this one is the easiest. How it's the easiest? Be careful, dear students. Always in simplest form. Even if it's not written in simplest form, you gotta change it to simplest form. You check if you can change it to simplest form, then you're gonna do it. If you cannot, then you're gonna leave it. Okay, 25%, you're gonna do a fraction bar first step. 25% means over 100 over 100. Now, 25 and 100, both of them are divisible by 5, so I'm going to divide them by 5. Some students will come and say, okay, but I want to divide it by 25. You are free. Be careful, if you divide it by 5, you got to divide it by 5 again. So it's just easy to divide it one time by 25, both terms. Divide by 25, you're going to get a 1 out of 4. And 1 out of 4, it's in simplest form. Okay, dears. Now, let's see if we can find another question that we cannot change it to simplest form. Okay, in here I've got 11%. 11%, it means 11 over 100. The more I check, I cannot change it to simplest form. It is already in simplest form, so I'm going to leave it like this as a fraction in simplest form. Okay, the second type of question, it's in percent, but I gotta change it to decimal. So to answer this question, the number that we have, because they say decimal, I rewrite the number that we've got, the 72%, I write the 72 again. What's happening in decimal? The number is decreasing. That means I'm going backwards. Be careful, always you start by putting the decimal point on the right side and moving it backwards. Why do we do this? Because 72, it's the same thing as saying 72.0. It's like saying I got 80 and another student comes and say, but I got 80.00. It's still the same. Both of them have got 80s. So here, 1, 2, my answer will be what? I put a decimal point here, and my answer is going to be 0.72. That's my decimal. The third type of question, it says that write each number as percent. To do this, we're going to undo the other one that we just did right now. That means the number is going to increase because I have got the word percent. So the decimal point, wherever I see the decimal point, I take it and I move it 2 steps to the right side. Then I'm going to get 39. Be careful, because I have the word percent, I should put back the percentage sign. The other type of question, it's this one. Okay, you have got the fraction, but you got to change it to percent, and at that point you will directly do long division. Except this question here, you've got 1 0, you can just go back 1 0 one step, you get 0.7. Okay, otherwise it's always better to directly do long division. So write each fraction as percent. You got fraction, always the numerator will go inside, denominator will stay outside. So 7 inside, 8 outside, and then we will put 0. Then point and point, okay? Then we've got 8, and 8 times 8, it's 64. We do subtraction, 10, that's 6, again 0, bring it down, then you put 7 there, okay? And then you keep on multiplying until you get 0 for the remainder. Whenever your remainder is 0, then your answer, it's the one that you get there, okay?